Hello students, welcome to the digital learning session of Rawal Convent School. Today for class 6th we are here with an amazing topic, that is democratic government. Let's begin. In this module we will study what is democracy, features of democracy, principles of democracy, merits and demerits of democracy. The word democracy is derived from the Greek word demos, which means people, kratos, which means power or rule, means rule by the people. What exactly is democracy? Democracy refers to a political system in which government is formed by the people, exercised either directly or through elected representatives. People elected government. There is freedom of speech. There is no one party government in the country. Right to give vote to elect their representatives. The common people considered as the primary source of political power. The principles of social equality and respect for the individuals within a country. In the words of Abraham Lincoln, democracy is government of the people, by the people and for the people. Now, significance of each letter of the word democracy. D stands for division of authority and power, dignity and worth of individual, duty, consciousness. E stands for equality, ethical value. M stands for mutual understanding. O stand for objective attitude, open-mindedness. C stand for cooperation, classless society, mass education. R stands for rational thinking, respect for other ideas. A stands for appreciation of other culture and belief, adult education. C stands for caring and concern for other, constructive and creative attitude. Y stands for yearning for living and walking together. India is a democratic country. Principle of democracy is that the government of the state is carried out with the cooperation and consent of the people. Some features of democracy. In a democracy, the final decision-making power must be rest with those who elected by the people. A democracy must be based on a free and fair election where those currently in power have a fair chance of losing. In a democracy, each adult citizen must have one vote and each vote must have one value. A democratic government rules within limits set by constitutional law and citizens' right. The opposition parties are allowed to function freely before and after the election. The democratic governments are based on fundamental principles of political equality. Now, principles of democracy. Free elections are used to select representatives of the people. The power of government are based on the consent of governed. Public questions are decided by the will of the majority. Rule of law guarantees rights and freedoms, freedom to live or travel anywhere in the country, freedom to work at any job for which one qualifies, freedom to marry and raise a family, freedom to receive free education in public schools, freedom to join political party, union or other legal groups. Now, some merits of democracy. A democratic government is a better government because it is more accountable form of government. Democracy improves the quality of decision making. It provides a method to deal with the differences and conflicts. It is suitable for the countries like India having diversity of language, religion and cultures. Democracy in India made it possible to keep unity in diversity. In a democracy, no one is permanent winner or loser. Democracy is better than other form of government because it allows us to correct its own mistakes. Democracy enhances the dignity of citizen because it is based on the principle of political equality, on recognizing that the poorest and least educated have the same status as the rich and the educated. Some demerits or drawbacks of democracy. Leaders keep changing in a democracy. This leads to instability. Democracy is all about political competition and power play. There is no scope of morality. Elected leaders do not know the best interest of the people. It leads to bad decision. Democracy leads to corruption, for it is based on electoral competition. Ordinary people don't know what is good for them. They should not decide anything. In conclusion, true democracy will come to this country when no one goes hungry to bed. You don't need just equal right to vote. Every citizen needs to have equal information, basic education, equal resources and a lot of commitment. In the end, I would like to say, to strengthen democracy, do cast your vote. Thank you.